Hey guys, what's going on? My name is John, and today we're going to be doing something that I kind of just thought up on the spot, but I'm calling it entering my nightmares. Yeah, entering my nightmares. So to be completely honest, I'm I'm a little bit nervous making this video, and I'll tell you the whole idea behind it. But I've never actually been nervous to sit down and record a video as much as I am right now. So I am going to put in creepy music in the background just because I think that's a tone and I don't really want to have no music. So the point of this video is not to try to seem creepy or kind of, but I'm not going to try to jump scare. There will be no jump scares. My honest Scott's promise. There will be no jump scares, but I feel as though I'm going to be showing you an inner part of my mind and just kind of also like why I love horror aspect to it. So that's going to be our goal. So for you guys who stuck around the channel, you know that Mark is a huge inspiration to me, Mark being Markiplier. My love for horror games, like horror games, not horror the genre, came from Mark. And, you know, I really, really love horror games. But the thing is, I have horrible nightmares, and I have a very, very vivid imagination. So most nights, I usually wake up in night terrors or panics. And I don't know if it's partly because I subject myself to scary things, like the games we play on the channel, or if it's just stress built up from the day, and I just kind of like, you know, my imagination goes wild. Even talking about it right now, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because the internet's down, everybody's asleep. Oh, there you go, autofocus is off. It is currently 3 a.m. I'm not even shitting you. While recording this here, let me see if I can move. Nah, you take more. It's 3 a.m. and the house is quiet, and I'm telling you about stuff that literally wakes me up in the night screaming. And I don't know. I think it's a cool idea, and I just want to do it with you guys since I have no internet, and this is just a cool idea, I think. So coming back down to it, I think horror really just it started for me when I was a kid. I used to love horror movies, and that's where I got introduced to the horror genre. And I didn't like paranormal stuff just because that was really, really scary to me. So much so that I didn't even want to watch it. I mean, nowadays, you know, it's not scary anymore. The big things for me were creatures. So I loved like The Mist, made by Stephen King. I loved like Silver Bullet. The big one with this, I just got big chills again, was The Grudge. And that is a defining factor. I've mentioned it in some of my videos before that The Grudge was one of the fucking scariest movies I've ever seen. I wish you guys could see it. Can you see it? My hair is standing up. That movie did so much damage, I think, psychologically to me, but it just created this drive to seek for really, really awesome scary movies. Now, like I said, I do experience night terrors and like horror. Like I just experience a bunch of night terrors, and I do sleepwalk, and I see things at night, and you know. It's really interesting to me that it's never kept me away. So I'm very interested to see if maybe, because I'm thinking in my mind that this video is, maybe it'll help me just kind of sharing this with you guys, that what I experience, because it makes, when you get to think about it, it makes very little sense that I do horror games whenever I have very, very bad nightmares because I think of scary things at night. So I'm wondering what that's going to do, if this video is even going to be helpful, or if it's just going to make me going to sleep tonight even worse, because quite frankly I'm really creeped out right now, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. So the reason The Grudge was just really a pinnacle, or like a cornerstone in my love for horror, is because there are certain things that really, really scare the hell out of me. And so one of the big things that scared me, aside from The Grudge, was, if you guys remember The Wolfman, it wasn't a scary movie, it was really supposed to be an action movie, but there's a figure in that movie that it's this little boy, and he's hairless, and he's deformed and weird looking, and for so many years when I went to sleep and then I woke up, and like whenever I just like my eyes opened up slightly and I looked down at the foot of my bed, I saw it. That's what I saw, crawling. Like it wasn't just a stagnant image. Now I've had stagnant images before, but this thing was moving, and it's like it doesn't look human. It looks very, very terrifying, and it's coming towards me. And for years and years, that is what I would wake up to in the middle of the night, and I would just start screaming. Just absolutely bloody murder. I would scare the hell out of my parents, out of my siblings, and then I'd wake up and I would run out of the hallway because this fucking thing's at the foot of my bed, so I'd throw my blankets off and I just run. Like, it was just a really, really, really scary time for me. But that's also what I look for in horror games. So is that weird? That's what I'm wondering, is that the nightmare that actually keeps me up, that keeps me petrified when I wake up in the morning, that's making me scared to even check the desk. Like, I really want to just look at my feet right now. That's the shit that scares me. That's the stuff that I want to see in horror games. And I don't know, just when I get to think about it, I feel as though the more I'm exposed to it, maybe the less I'll be scared of it. And maybe that's why I play horror games, is to try to conquer a fear, because it's also something that I love, which, you know, that's going to be probably a big topic in this series for many episodes to come, is that I love horror, but at the same time, I think it affects me negatively on certain cases, or maybe it's just something completely different that I am associating with horror whenever it's not actually horror and it's something completely different. But that is a topic for a later time. But for now, I think that's enough for this entry of entering my nightmare. So, like I said, this idea was inspired by Mark on This video is fucking scary to make. This video was inspired by Mark, because one day he was playing Boogeyman, he actually started telling stories. He told a story of when he woke up at night, and it was fucking horrifying hearing him talk about it, but I loved it. So it's inspired by that. I think I'm probably going to be one of the very few people that actually talk about this, other than psychologists, and put it up on YouTube as a video for you guys to watch. So I don't know if you're going to like this, but I really want to start branching out with new ideas that not many other people do. That's why I did the other video the other day, the greatest actors in the world. So that one I didn't actually like too much, but that's just because I couldn't record it the way I wanted it to. So I might continue that series later, but do let me know if you enjoy this. So though this was made because of a lack of internet, let me know what you guys think about this, because I am really, really kind of hyped about this, other than the fact that I'm probably not going to record the other videos at 3 a.m. in the morning by myself in a room with no headphones on and nothing. So this is probably the scariest one there's going to be. Like I said, there was no jump scares. I'm not going to jump scare you. I just wanted to share some experiences with you of really just some scary things that I go through on a daily basis. But for now, I will catch you guys later. Let me know if you like this series, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.